with me.
As you can tell from the disgusting weather, we're back in the UK. It's pretty cold. So we're back to work on the car. It's actually been a whole year since that stupid video where I bought a cake for my car, and I haven't grown up any since.
So like idiot.
I've potentially done something stupid. Last month we bought some Bitcoin and made a lot of money in a short space of time. We were both sort of sat like constantly checking our phones, and the money just kept going up and up. And
you're going to tell everyone you quit your job to become a Bitcoin entrepreneur now?
Like all looked really promising, and I actually sold some of the Bitcoin to make money for car parts and progress on the car. Whether that was a stupid idea, I don't know. Maybe it was good because it's paid for some car parts. Maybe it was bad because I could have been rich.
No, you couldn't.
Maybe not.
It's all just a scam.
But I've got the rear quarters for the car, I've got strut braces, I've got a brace for the rear, and we're going to try all the parts on, see how everything fits, and try the full kit on together. So I haven't actually done that yet, so let's have a go. Yeah.
Everything should be catted on.
You don't forget me when you fail.
So I guess last time I did the update, we tried the front end on. The car didn't have a sill. It now does, so that's a good thing. So we've now got a genuine BMW outer sill. The inner sill's repaired, so that's all solid. If you look right inside, the jacking points have been modified so to add a lot of strength, because if you look at the shape of the original jacking point, it's got a lot of potential to crush in over, which is quite common with old cars. So we've now got some post in there which will make it a lot stronger. Whether I actually use the jacking points or jack off the suspension, I'm not sure yet. I'm probably more inclined to just jack off the subframes, but it should be stronger regardless.
Gonna jack it off.
Yeah, do some jacking off.
Gonna jack it off.
Now I've got a passenger side floor. None of that was there. I think that was a big hole last time. I got these oversill panels last week. I hadn't bought them up until this point because I wasn't sure how much of it you'd have to chop out to get the old sill in. But for access it meant you had to cut a lot higher than what I anticipated. But we've now got this section of the car actually kind of looks like a car as opposed to before when it really didn't. So I'm really happy with that. It's only tacked in place at the minute. It might need a slight little bit of movement, but it's looking good.
Shows the goods. Loads of Bitcoins.
Yeah. So like that's Bitcoin as well. So there is no access to Bitcoin. This was a gift. But this was a Christmas gift. I'm not going to unbolt everything and put it on, but the front strut brace. It mounts, I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of bends slightly this way because the original injection pump sits here. Like potential for clearance is a lot better, but it's out the way. It should mount pretty good. This is a rear brace, which I'm going to try in now. It is designed to bolt in, but I'm just going to weld it in because I'm putting a full cage in the car anyway. And I'm going to tie through the bulkhead, possibly onto this, depending where it lines up. Looks pretty cool though, and it's actually multi-purpose, so it's a battery relocation as well. So the battery will sit in the centre. The battery on the original car was here, but I've cut all the battery tray out. There's a bracket that comes with it and all the cables and everything required to relocate the battery, so it should be pretty cool. Let's see how well this fits in.
You having a hard time there, Sport?
Slightly out, I don't know. Might be because of the powder coating, maybe.
Is it just catching on there with the paint? Yeah, you get an idea, don't you?
Yeah, but yeah, so it'll sit slightly further forward than that, but...
Yeah, it's just on there, is it, where it's painted?
Yeah.
It's catching here.
You can grind that away slightly.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So the idea of moving the battery back over is to balance the weight in the car. So the tank's going to be as central as possible, more to this side, and it should kind of counter the weight of the driver a little bit, being me. The battery to the back, move as much weight towards the centre of the car as possible. So obviously the amount of weight you have over the axles either side can cause a lot of imbalance in the car, so if you can try and focus on keeping everything towards the centre, makes the car handle a lot better.
You are dead.
So this is my friend Ben. He's another BMW owner. He also did have a PS13, but he's just sold it. He's just started his own brand, which is really cool. Well, it's probably better for him to explain, but it's a good reflection of his personality and his interests, and I really do like the clothes as well, so it'd be good if you could check them out. We'll post a link in the description.
Yeah, AINT brand is basically into cars, I'm into bikes, I'm into everything automotive, any sort of craftsmanship, all sorts, all that sort of, everything that goes with that. So I've had a few designs in my head for the last probably year or two. I finished with my last job. Always wanted to do something creative that generated an income and incorporate cars and what I'm into it. So I basically started it up. I've got 3 t-shirts so far. I did a run of hoodies, pullover hoodies which I have on, and zip-up hoodies. Usually big back prints, and it's all automotive inspired, like vintage racing. Like the last t-shirt I did is called the Stock Car Tee, and that's basically based on 1960s American stock cars, like the liveries down the sides with the big massive numbers and bright colourways and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just getting off the ground. Any support would be appreciated. We're just trying to build up so far, so see how it goes.
Strongman 2018.
Pussy boy. Feel like a retard.
This is the moment where like the wheels just fall off the car and the car falls to the floor.
Whole kit falls off.
Yeah. That sounded like it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Ready for bed.
Patty and pin.
Fill it time to time.
Turn it over.
Money for that.
That's the front section.
Bob, 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 bob.
So you, well, I guess you've seen the front end if you watched the last video. I'm happy with how it looks. I've never seen it with the bonnet on though, and it kind of makes a big difference. It looks a lot more like a car, whereas before it just kind of looked stuck on. It's ready for paint, you know, just a final bit of prep.
Nice rivets.
Yeah. But yeah, the rears fit pretty good. We did try them on a long time ago, actually a year ago from today. The car's 41st birthday today. It's pretty good.
Pretty sad.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It just kind of looks like the car again, and it's more motivating towards getting stuff done, especially like seeing the sill and the flooring, and it's pretty much got a whole solid floor bar and a few little patches now. It's hopefully going to be strong enough to start putting the cage in soon, which will be interesting. And obviously all the inner wing, like, it's all hidden now, so it looks good. Just going to cut you over that and bolt these on. Put some paint.
Shows your feet as a means as an engine.
Yeah, it's actually.
You've got the. I've still got. You've got a floor pan in now, so.
Yeah, we've got a nice cooling duct here for keeps the driver cool. It's a race car, I think, something like that. Yeah, so hopefully we'll try and get an update again soon, because obviously there's still a lot of work to do, and I think it's getting a little bit more interesting now, because before it was just kind of like chopping rusty metal away, but now we're actually putting something back on the car, so it looks a little bit more interesting, and can start to test fit and modify other parts of the car, which will then be getting bolted on, because I do plan to dry fit everything and build the car before it gets painted, because I don't want to start drilling holes in it and destroying it and knocking bits of paint off when we're fabricating stuff. So you get a lot more of a better idea of what the car's going to be like and what parts I'm going to be using and how it'll look without being painted, which is kind of interesting, I think, but I'm pretty sad. Yeah, but that's it. So
Yeah, this is my race car. It's got 2 turbos. This is the NOS button down here, as you can see. It's got a big gear shifter. Yeah, do the quarter mile in about 4 seconds, I think.